Hi, it's the M.L.M for the Soul Channel. I do have a new topic for today. Before I begin, I just would like to say, may the words and expressions of my mouth and the thoughts and meditations of my heart find favor and acceptance before you, Hashem. And the people I thank who inspired me, I hope they can inspire you as well. We'll have links below this video to their sites. They are Rabbi Shalom Arush, Rabbi Laser Brody, Rabbi Yosef Mizrahi, Rabbi Eli Mansour, Rabbi Alon Anavah, Rabbi Yuval Ovadia, Rav Daniel Asore, Isa Baruch Black, David Sachs, Rabbi Michael Skobik, Jews for Judaism, Rabbi David Asher, and Rabbi Yaron Uvein. As well, if you've never checked out this channel before, I will have a link right below this video to my first video where I explain what M.L.M means, what it stands for, and what I am doing. So today's topic is called Our Right to Possess. And this information I'm going to be taking from the Tanakh, from the Torah, actually from certain Parashat, and also from the Tehillim. First, I'm going to do it from the Tehillim. So when I say about our right to possess, I'm talking about the land Eretz Yisrael, where other people think that they have a right to possess it, and that's not actually true. Specifically, the M.L.M, and even in their Quran, it says that it belongs to us. So, you know, they still want to say that. So this is from Tehillim Perek Kuf Yud Aleph 111, Pasuk Vav 6. It says, Koach Masav Higid Lamo Latek Lem Nachalat Goyim. The strength of his deeds he declared to his people. When it says his and he, that's talking about Hashem, capital H, to give them the heritage of the nations. So when it's talking about the strength of his deeds, the heritage of the nations, so Hashem revealed his ways to his nation. So that's from Pasuk Zion, where it says, the works of his hands are truth and justice, faithful are all his orders. So to his nation, that they should imitate them and thus be worthy of permanently inheriting Eretz Yisrael and displacing its inhabitants. That's according to Ibn Ezra. Since the Torah is a book of law, one might think that it should have begun with the first commandment given to Israel. Why then did it begin with the narrative of creation, which is a statement of history rather than of law, which we just read last week, the first Bereshis? Rav Yitzchak explains, the reason is to establish the highest of all laws, the sovereignty of Hashem over the earth, the strength of his deeds he declared to his people to give them the heritage of the nations. So if the nations accuse Israel of banditry, of legitimately seizing the lands of the 7 nations of Canaan, Israel will say the entire universe belongs to Hashem. He created it and granted its territory to whomever he deemed fit. It was his desire to give it to them, and it was later his desire to take it from them and grant it to us. That's from Rashi 2, Bereshis 1:1. So Rabbi Yitzchak does not mean that this argument will convince the Gentiles of the legitimacy of the Jewish claim to Eretz Yisrael. For just as they deny the authenticity of the entire Torah, so will they deny this truth. Rather, it's meant to reinforce our own resolve and faith. If Jews waver and question their own right to dispossess the Gentiles who have lived on the holy soil for centuries and millennia, they need merely study the very first verse of the Torah to find the divine manifesto, which declares Hashem's authority to bequeath the Holy Land to his chosen people. Meaning, it says, Bereshit bara Elokim. He created, so he can make the decision. That's from Rabbi Eliyahu Meir Bloch. So I just wanted to share that first. But now, where we find it in the Torah is very interesting. In a few Parashat in Devarim, starting with Shoftim, and then Teitzei and Tzavoh. And I'm not going to go through all of pasukim, but I will go through some of them just to show you how it says this. So in Parashat Shoftim, a Sefer Devarim, this is Pasuk Chaf. It says, "L'man tzachiyah v'yarashet ha'aretz asher Hashem Elokecha notein lach." Again, righteousness shall you pursue, so that you will live and possess the land that Hashem, your God, gives you. So that's talking about us, of course. Let's see what else. I'm going to try to find them quickly. Might take me a couple minutes. Let's see. If there's anything else on this parak. I'm just trying to find where it talks about how it's our land. Sorry, it's just going to take me a minute to find the next one. Oh, here. Okay, so this is the next parak, which is Yud Zayin 17. The other one was parak Teitzei, which is 16. So this is pasuk Yud Daled. Ki tavo el haaretz asher Hashem Elokecha notein lach yirishta v'yashavta ba v'amarta asima alai melech kechol hagoyim asher sivivotay. When you come to the land that Hashem your God gives you, and possess it and settle in it, and you will say, I will set a king over myself, like all the nations that are around me. And so that's the next one. Let's see what else I can find. Let's see. As far as the land belonging to us, I didn't do this in advance. I apologize. As far as finding all the places here. Okay, here's another one. So this is the next parak, Yud Chet. This is pasuk, let's see, Tet. Ki ata ba el haaretz asher Hashem lokecha notein lach, lo tilmad la'asot kato'avat hagoyim hahem. So when you come to the land that Hashem your God gives you, you shall not learn to act according to the abominations of these nations. And that's another topic in and of itself. I could discuss about what that actually means. But I'm just trying to go through places where it says that it belongs to us. Let's see. Then continuing on, let's see where else I could find. I'm trying to go through this quickly. Okay, here's the next one. So this is Parak Yutet, still in Shoftim. Ki yachrit Hashem lokecha et hagoyim asher Hashem lokecha notein lach et artzam v'yirishtam v'yashavta v'areim u'bevatehem. When Hashem your God will cut down the nations whose land Hashem your God gives you, and you will possess them, and you will settle in their cities and in their houses. So there it goes again. And then the next pasuk, bet, Shalosh arim tavdilach b'toch artcha asher Hashem lokecha notein lach larishta. You shall separate 3 cities for yourselves in the midst of your land, which Hashem your God gives you to possess it. Okay, there's another one. I've already done, like 5 pasukim, and there's tons more. I'm going to try to go through, I don't know if I'll go through the next 2 parashiot, only if I could find them quickly. Okay, here's the next one. Still Parak Yutet, this is pasuk Chet. Let's see, I'm just trying to line it up here. The im yarchiv Hashem lokecha et gulecha kasher nishbal avotecha v'natan lecha et kol aretz asher diber latet la'avotecha. When you observe, when Hashem will broaden your boundary, as He swore to your forefathers, and He will give you the entire land that He spoke to your forefathers to give. There's another one. Then pasuk Yud. Pasuk Yud is v'lo yishapech dam naki b'kerev artzcha asher Hashem elokecha notein lecha nachala bahya alecha damim. Innocent blood shall you not shed in the midst of your land that Hashem your God gives as an inheritance, for then blood will be upon you. I mean, it goes on, and yet they want to claim that it doesn't belong to us. It says it here, like verse after verse. Okay, we're still in Shoftim. Here's another one. This is pasuk Yudalad. Lo tasim gavul reach asher gavlu rishonim b'nachalatcha asher tincha b'aretz asher Hashem elokecha notein lecha l'rishta. You shall not move a boundary of your fellow, which the early ones marked out in your inheritance, that you shall inherit in the land that Hashem your God gives you to possess it. Okay, another one. Okay, let's see if we can find some more in Shoftim. I think I have about 7 or 8 already that I think I've read. Let's see, I'm trying to skim through this quickly. Find the next one. I think we're almost up to Teitzei. Okay, this is, okay, and here's another one, Teitzei. This is Parak Chaf, still in Shoftim, Teitzei, which is 16. Rak me arei ha'amim ahei l'asher Hashem elokecha notein lecha nachla lo techayeh kol neshama. But from the cities of these people that Hashem your God gives you as an inheritance, you shall not allow any person to live. Okay. Let's see. Okay, then Parak Chaf Aleph, pasuk Aleph 1. Ki yimatzei chalal ba'adamar asher Hashem elokecha notein lecha l'rishta nofel b'sadeh lo noda mi hikahu. If a corpse will be found in the land that Hashem your God gives you to possess it, fallen in the field, it was not known who smote him. Okay, going on. Let's try to do a few now from Teitzei, the next Parashat. So, let's see where I find some of those. I'm going to skim through this quickly to see where it says. Okay, then this is Parak Chaf Aleph. This is Pasuk Chaf Gimel. Lo talin nivla'u al ha'etz ki kavartik b'renu bayomahu ki kilat alokim taloi v'lo titamei at admacha asher Hashem elokecha notein lecha nachala. So his body shall not remain for the night on the gallows, rather you shall surely bury him on that day, for a hanging person is a curse of God, and you shall not contaminate your land, which Hashem your God gives you as an inheritance. There you go. Moving on. Let's see if I can find any more in this parasha. Skimming through it quickly to see if we can get to all the parashiot. Let's see. Okay, I'm still in Teitzei, trying to find if there's any more. as quickly as I can, so I don't not share them. I want to try to share as many as I can. Okay, here's another one. This is Paragraph Dalid in again Teitzei. This is Pasuk Dalid. Lo yuchal ba'ala harishon asher shilcha lashuv lekachta liyot lo liisha acharei asher hatun hutama'a ki to'eva hi lifnei Hashem v'lo tachti et ha'aretz asher Hashem elokecha notein lecha nachala. So her first husband who divorced her shall not again take her to become his wife after she has been defiled. For it is an abomination for Hashem, which will not bring sin upon the land that Hashem your God gives you as an inheritance. Here we go. It keeps going. Let's see if I can find any more. In Parashat Teitzei. Okay, let's see. Still looking. In Paragraph Hey, looking now. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Paragraph Hey, Pasuk Tet Vav. Even Shlema v'tzedek yelecha ayefa Shlema v'tzedek yelecha laman yarichamecha al hadama asher Hashem lekecha notein lach. So, a perfect and honest weight shall you have, a perfect and honest measure shall you have, so that your days shall be lengthened on the land that Hashem your God gives you. Okay. Okay, then still Chaf Hey Pasuk Yutet V'haya b'haniach Hashem elokecha lecha mikol v'becha misuvim ba'aretz asher Hashem elokecha notein lecha nachal l'rishta nimchet zekar amalek tak shemayim lo tishkach imach shemam v'zechram. I'm saying for Amalek. Okay, so 19. It shall be that when Hashem your God gives you rest from all your enemies all around in the land that Hashem your God gives you as an inheritance to possess it, you shall wipe out the memory of Amalek from under the heaven. You shall not forget. Now let's see Savoh. If it's not too long, maybe I'll try to quickly go through Savoh. Might be a little long. So maybe I'll just try to find a few. It is quite kind of long. But let's just try to find a few, and maybe I'll actually document all of them underneath so you can look them yourself. But I'm just going to go through maybe a few from Savoh. Here we go. Pasuk Aleph, Paragraph Vav. This is Parashat Savoh again. So it will be that when you enter the land that Hashem God gives you as an inheritance, and you possess it and dwell in it. Okay. Let's see. What else? Still Paragraph Vav. Let's see. Okay, so Paragraph Vav Pasuk Tet. V'yenu al makom hazeh v'yitain lanu et ha'aretz hazot eretz zavat chalav udvash. He brought us, meaning Hashem, to this place, and He gave us this land, again meaning Hashem, land flowing with milk and honey. Okay. Let's see if I find any more. Try to go through quickly. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to do all of them from this one because it's a long one. If I had them done in advance, which I didn't get a chance to. Okay, so this is Paragraph Zayin. I think this will be the last one, or maybe one more. Paragraph Zayin, Pasuk, trying to find it, Pasuk Gimel. Okay, v'chatavta alein et divrei Torah zo ba'avrecha l'ma'an ba'avrechas, l'ma'an asher tavol ha'aretz asher Hashem elokecha notein lecha eretz zavat chalav v'dvash k'asher diber Hashem Elokei avotecha lach. You shall inscribe on them all the words of this Torah when you cross over, so that you may enter the land that Hashem your God gives you, a land flowing with milk and honey, as Hashem, God of your forefathers, spoke about you. Okay, let's see if I can just finish this parak. If there's anything else that talk about. I think there's no more in this parak. Let's just see if we can try for one more. Maybe it's a little bit long. I think there's maybe there's two more pasukim. Maybe we'll try to go through them anyway. Let's see. Let's see if I find any more in Savoh. Okay, yeah. So this is Paragraph Chet Pasuk Chet. Yisav Hashem Yichad Habracha Ba'asamecha Ubechol Mishlach Yodecha Uberachacha Ba'aretz Asher Hashem Elokecha Notein Lach. 8. Hashem will command the blessing for you in your storehouses and your every undertaking. He will bless you in the land that Hashem your God gives you. Okay. Let's see if there's any more. In case I forgot any, I'll include them underneath. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to find if there's any more. This is just talking about different curses and stuff. I'm skipping through to see if there's any more about the land. Trying to go through it quickly. Let's see. I'm skimming through and I don't see. Okay, here's another one. Pasuk. This is Nun Bet Perek Chavchet. This is a long chapter. This one says V'hatzer lecha b'chol she'arecha al Heitzar. I'm sorry. Lecha b'chol she'arecha ad redet chomotecha hagvohot v'habitzurot asher ata botech b'hen b'chol artzecha v'hatzer lecha b'chol she'arecha b'chol arscha asher natan Hashem elkecha lach. It will besiege you in all your cities until the collapse of your high and fortified walls in your land. In which you trusted throughout your land. It will besiege you in all your cities, in all your land, which Hashem, your God, has given you. Okay, let's see if there's any more here. Trying to see if we could finish this up. Let's see. Okay, I'm still looking. So now we're up to Perek Chavtet. I think this is the last chapter. It's very short. I think we might be done. Yeah, I think that's the last one. So there you go. I think I did at least a dozen or more. So you see that in those 3 parashiot, that how it talks about that the land was given to us by Him. We didn't decide that for ourselves. We don't decide anything. Hashem is the one that we follow. We follow the Torah. We follow His rules, His commandments, His mitzvot. So that's what we have to do, and understand that that we will be possessing it. It belongs to us, even though what's going on in Israel is not what's happening with how it's supposed to be. That's just part of the point of how the world is in, and that we should be at the point where we'll merit to live and see the coming of Mashiach speedily in our days, and the rebuilding of the final everlasting Beis Hamikdash. Amen, and thanks for watching.